Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata. Welcome back to Danganronpa. Alright, let's continue. Wait a second, I gotta check on something. Okay. Where did I leave? This one. Good to go. The class trial. Man, I'm gonna keep saying those names wrong. Sayaka died, and so did Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body and touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check, after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? Is that a joker or whatever? It's really real? Hell no, someone save me, let me out of here. Yasuhiro, would you calm down? You're just now accepting that? Exactly. Weird. Ifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. She must be so shocked, she can't even open her mouth to talk. Okay. Someone got right in front of us. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear. I'll talk to Kirigiri last. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. So you finally noticed? Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokama file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right! Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Well, hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? It's so stupid. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide on what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the crime scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you! Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Sit. What? Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon, and at this point we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong... Well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't, no. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like that, Kyoko. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did it, this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying the evidence, they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will. Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair, zzz, zzz. Poison gas, cough cough, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Guess I better figure this out. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Damn. Why do I get the feeling that you could mess this up really, really bad? Well, inside the display case of trophies and other items. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. First of all, I should head to the room, scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's no way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and my bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something.
What?
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Nothing in the trash can. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I hadn't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Manda.
Huh?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, huh?
Huh?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
So, yeah.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Check the front door. I should check the room first of all. Okay. It's a display stand the sword was on. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. And plus the sword's been taken out. Sheath. Some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight, so why are there scratches on the sheath? Good question. Okay. Should look around here first. I can check for other spots for later. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Boy.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
So, yeah.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have also already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Trash room? They could have... Wait, where is the trash room? Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But... what are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you leave a contact or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but She seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" "Huh? No, I don't think so, but what?" Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Very unusual. Unusual? What do you mean? I searched your floor from one corner to the other, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. You know, Kirigiri actually has a point, because hair goes everywhere, and they all have different colored hair. So it'd be easy to tell who it was with a strand of hair. And trust me, cleaning up hair is not an easy task. I mean, it goes everywhere. You ever actually tried to clean up hair? Can I go in here now? The bathroom. And on the other side of the door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now there's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Or whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Well, that's a kitchen knife. Trust me, I know my knives. That's a kitchen knife. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Really? The golden dust from the sword? Replica? Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. Glittery. Kinda hard to say. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Because she was writing on the wall. Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have been... Oh man, so much reading. That must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Oh. Alright. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. It's almost kind of obvious. And it's supposed to be on the first one. I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who'd better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door framed has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girl's bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this. Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears that up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. Bye. Okay, bye. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should give it a twice over and a thrice over. Just for good measure. Give it a little rub, a little bit of a scrub. Sorry. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Oh, the DVD. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in the video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Why are you so big? So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then Huh. What about in your room? Hey! Huh? Did I give you permission to do that? Get your hand off that door. Sorry. Can I go in Mondo's room? Hey guys, how's it going? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What about the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Nayagi, what was Miss Maizuna doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Wait. Oh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates. They've been switched, what the hell? Huh. Junko! Junko isn't in here anymore. She's dead. That's why we raid her stuff. Oh, trash room is up here, okay. What is this? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No entry beyond this point. Only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty? No entry beyond this point. Only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others. Cleaning duty, huh? Well, look. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And that's when he picked up Makoto and brought him to the trash. No, I'm joking. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has the key? Access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? It does seem more convenient. Actually, yeah? That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey, Fatty, why'd you do the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, poking around at it. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D. But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. We had a stroll, we had some bagels. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Well, duh, that's why we walked over here. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they both found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Ifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... However, Mr. Naegi... Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece. Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What? No. Weirdo? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a buttoned-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cup, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Do you know what that is? To see if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. The thing about Yamada is that he makes references to pop culture things. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Wait, did you say the gym? This is in the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Ifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Oh yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on them. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that even possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this all mean, Mr. Managi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. The green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't seem like it's hiding any clues. Okay. Groovy music. Check out that music. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, leave the area. Anything in the laundry room? Tina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. That's a weird noise. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep clean, keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Yep, there's a knife missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big or small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. How does it count? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Well, what? Of course not. I would never. Tina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, I guess we're supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Don't think so. Anyways. Bye-bye. Wait. I should go get that tape from Sayaka's room. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. Wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it may be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. Woo! Man, that's some groovy music. First thing I want to do, though, is go to the gym. Okay, yeah, maybe. Let's go see what he's got to say. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've been covered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose name it is, right? Well, it just so happens... Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself, I can't tell you anything. Forget everything, I just said it. I forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Okay. I want to go to the gym first. Where did that glass ball come from? Display case? No? Okay. Where did that glass ball come from? Anyways, we're gonna go to the audio-video room. Huh. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions where I should start looking? Ugh, so annoying. Unless you fumbled around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. Trash room? It is a perfect place to destroy evidence, however, there's one little problem. That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm entrusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. Okay. Get over it. I've dealt with trash that had maggots and poop and everything in it when I was a porter, groundskeeper. So get over it. I've had to deal with multiple Black Widows while pushing dumpsters. So get over it. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly disappeared. You know, the girl on the right looks like she's drunk. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I had come to despise so much began to flow out of the speakers. Sayaka Mizuno, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then, suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed. This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What oh what could have caused the group to go to pieces? Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. Well, what the hell? It wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? No idea. Yeah, store. Yeah, let's go. What is that? Well, I got the shears again. Looks like the replica sword. What is that? That looks weird. Bottle caps. A seat cushion? Some noodles? I should probably get going. Door, the entrance. Where'd that glass ball come from? No? But they said it might. No? What are the classrooms? No, nothing has changed in there. To kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that, I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was going to get involved, they would have just killed us day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. That's okay, maybe one day. If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of smut or stuff that might help cheer you up. I don't know about that. Does the map help me any? Oh! Wait. Yeah, let's go back to here. It's saying something is of interest over here. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers. Oh, 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even Shisha doesn't know. Well, could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Oh, Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh, it's his. Ah, that's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Is it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, and Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So can you say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. It must mean anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball, huh? Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. So I'm getting tired of waiting. Let's say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. And this is where it begins. Well, anyways, so I'm gonna cut off the video here. It's like an hour and 9 minutes video. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is Sweet Goose signing off. I love you.